We're a Shure band. All we use is Shure microphones.
Okay.
That's a Shure 313 ribbon mic.
I've never seen the
We
red.
love them on guitars. We use them on this side, and we use them on the other side of the stage as well.
And never
we couple it up with a 57.
Okay. Any problem with ribbons on the road?
No, Shure's come up with this shit. It's amazing. I don't know. Here's how amazing this mic is, actually. I had a guy filling in with me on Rich Robinson.
Right.
I was doing front of house and tour management for Rich.
Okay.
And I had a guy come in, and he filled in for me for 10 shows, and he put phantom power on the ribbon mic for 10 shows, and it didn't blow up. That's how far ribbons have
Wow.
come. Yeah. In the old days, the minute that phantom would have hit it,
It would have been gone. Yeah, it would blown right up.
And then a 57 on the other cab, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, straight ahead. Again with the ribbon mic, 57 combo over here.
Okay.
I think some of the stuff that we are kind of really interested with is we got kind of clever on the drum kit. You can see we ditched everything but 2 mic stands.
Okay.
So we're using a bunch of 56s on Shure clamps on the tom.
Right.
We have Kelly Shure.
I have seen this in a couple places. I've never seen it mounted outside like that.
Well, yeah,
I've seen it mounted inside.
It's intended for an inside mounting. Reason we mount it outside is we like the sound at that spot right there. It's the sweetest spot for that. And then inside we've got the Kelly Shure flat for the 91.
Okay. So you've got a 91 inside on the Kelly Shure also?
Yeah, it comes out of a 90 degree.
Okay.
Used a 90 degree connector on the side.
I see it.
Okay. Yeah, you got to get a little tricky with the Beta 52s and how you're going to cable them up.
Right.
Because you could either cut this off. It's just the means by which the mic mounts. It's very difficult to get the XLR to it. So I've actually taken a May miking system part and taken the May miking system right angle adapter that usually goes to the shell.
Yeah.
Because it's just got female pins that I can push through this hole.
Okay.
And I just kind of leave that dangling there.
And it works
I'm sure
great.
Jeffrey Kelly's going to come up with something that addresses that on the Beta 52.
I'm seeing those things all over the place.
Yeah, they're great. I've been pushing them like nobody's business. I must have sold 10 or 12 of
And
those
they're not
for
that
him
expensive.
already.
They're a little over $100.
Yeah, it's really,
really
in a good
great
price
little
range.
tool.
But everything else we did with DW clamps, we dog bone off of the existing drum hardware, and we just quick clip our all of our mics around the drum kit. So snare top and snare bottom, all of the other.
It's a really clean setup, man.
Yeah, it's a really clean setup. This is the wackiest looking stand of the bunch right there.
That is kind of whack, yeah.
And we're using a KSM 32 for snare bottom, which is also kind of rare.
Yeah, I've never seen a KSM 32 on snare bottom. Why was that choice?
It was happenstance, and it ended up sounding really good, and we just continued to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much? I mean, you've been with them for 15 years.
15 years.
How much of the stuff that you do is happenstance?
Well, a lot of it. I mean, like Steve, for example, on the drums, he hits so freaking hard. There's only certain mics that work
that can
in this
handle
application.
It. Right.
So, like when Bob came on, he asked me, "Why aren't we using 56s on the toms? Why aren't we using like 98s or something?" I said, well, the 98's a good mic, but this guy's kind of an animal, and it's just been the mic that's been proven to just stand up long enough to, do an entire tour.
Right.
Also, I'm not out there chasing phantom power pops every third show or something.
Right.
So we went with these dynamics, and with his style of playing, the style of drum used, it just sounds great. A lot of it was trial and error. Shure's been really supportive of me. They make sure that I get the mics that we find that work in these applications.
How many mics do you put on the Leslie?
3.
3?
257 top
and 1 on the bottom. Okay.
And I got to tell you something about these things. I've seen so many people mic them wrong. People think that top thing is 2 speakers, that the top rotor is 2 speakers.
It's not.
We can look inside this one, for example. This top rotor is 1 speaker and a counterweight that looks like the other thing.
Right, yeah.
All right, and I've seen so many people mic them as if it's
a stereo
2 speakers.
Okay.
And so in order to do stereo, you really need to be
separated
180 degrees apart from one another, not like catching it like this.
And I've seen it mic'd that way a lot.
It's not. And so many people will mic these things up and don't really know that much about them, And it seems to work really well for us. I know Bob gets really wide separation with it mic'd up like that. Then we throw 57 in the back of this key amp down here. That's going to be for the clav and the whirly.
Okay, and you do it on the back?
We come in from the back side.
Okay. Any particular reason for it?
You know why? It sounds the same as the front.
Okay, and it's out of the way.
And it's out of the way.